All right, so quick review on some setups today and what I'm looking for tomorrow. So there was a major failure in gold. First, let me show that. This thing right here, it was set up quite nice, where you had. I'm taking a look at the left charts on the left. So you had a support level at about 2000 to 2003. That was a support level, and it's obviously a very important psychological level and all that, right? 2000 to 2003, right in that area. There's a very obvious place to buy would be around there between from 2000 a little bit higher up to 2003. So that's where the original buying came. It came here after this selling. And these guys, they did buy. If you take a look at this low at around 2006 or 2005, it's around I think 2006 level. So this low right here was sprung. There was a spring against this low. I went right there, took out that low. After that, there was a very strong rally, and I mean strong, as in, you see this bar? It's the biggest bar in 100 bars. So this is very strong off of that level. So what is it saying? It's saying that they're buying, they did a spring, and then as close as possible to that 2000 area, and they bought it. So it was a no-brainer that this was a change of behavior, and there was a daily support around 2003. So right on top of that, boom, all that buying. Then what happened? It pulled back one, pulled back two, and right at that low, it started holding. It started holding right there, which means that the selling has now evaporated. It's done. But they surprised everybody by breaking. Instead of rallying, breaking the market, and whoever wanted to go long here basically said, you know what, whoever accumulated whatever, they said, you know what, forget it, let's just sell. And that and all, all that buying, planning, and all of that just dumped after this was taken out. This low here, the spring was broken, and look what happened. So this basically was, I think there was buying and accumulation and planning for something, but they realized, it's not working out, so let's just dump whatever we bought, and that's what happens. So this shows very important lesson that no matter how good a springboard looks, no matter how good a setup looks, no matter what level, if it's at support, if it's a resistance, if it's a spring or an up thrust, and no matter what happens, you cannot predict the future orders that will come into the market. So everything was set up right, but you cannot predict whether someone else is going to buy and sell, and if those are very large players or very large traders, which was the case here, because this break was the biggest break in 14 bars right there, and it just went straight down to the around 1990. All right, so we'll see if they reaccumulate here for a bounce, but I mean, this break is quite significant, and that means that what I thought was originally accumulation here at the support, which may have been, now, it's not the case. It qualifies as a breakdown against this area here. So that arrow right here, the biggest volume in 100 breaks, I thought they were accumulating against this low, and that's why this little bounce happened. But it turns out that that was an actual breakdown or breakout to the downside, retest and puke. So sometimes, that's what happens. This was initiated off of this change of behavior here, right? This is really nice. Yeah, so this change of behavior initiated the whole the piss fest right here, and then gave a test, went down, and then this other change of behavior came, and down she goes. So this was a puke fest, and this was bullish change of behavior, but they couldn't hold, and it continued to go down. All right, now what am I looking for? Here, I'm not looking for shit. I'm looking for, let's get rid of these daily levels. All right, now I'm looking for right here, what is this? 2015 60. Why 2015 60? It should be 20. What it is? 20. Let's refresh. Maybe I have to refresh. The low is 2015 and the high is 2027. All right, we'll see. The high is 2027.50. So if it gets back up here, there should definitely be some selling. There might be some selling in this wick because these guys are trapped. There might be some traps, like folks that are trapped here. So if it comes back into this accumulation structure that failed, there might be a lot of traders that are trapped here, so it might cause a breakdown. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to mitigate or test or whatever that area between 2010 and 2015 and then react. So I'll be taking a look at that. All right, let's move on to the next market. Next market is, what is this? This is crude. Anyway, crude, there's a lot of selling in this brick, in this area. So what did crude do? So it's weird here. Crude. I mean, against the initial selling came yesterday. Then it was a shorting of the thrust. Then there was a break, and another break, and then another break. But they kept targeting the highs and the lows. So I don't know what exactly is the. There's a lot of shakeouts here, and what's going on? Are there buyers that are keep on entering or whatever? But I'm getting a lot of signals here. I actually tried to get in, but the damn thing didn't go up enough. And we'll see if it comes back there and sets up the short. ES is a disaster. I mean, the ranges are very small. So there's no point. There's no point. Whoever's trading the ES, feel sorry for you. All right, that's all. Thanks.